Before a pilot may be granted, or continue to exercise, the privileges of a Joint Aviation Authority's airline transport pilot's licence, he must hold a valid Class 1 medical certificate and have attained the age of 21 years. Subpart G to JAA FCL 1 covers the conditions which must be fulfilled before a JAA Air Transport Pilot's Licence, Aeroplanes, may be issued. An applicant for a JAA ATPL must undergo the prescribed syllabus of training at an approved flying training organisation. Training for the JAA ATPL consists of flying instruction and theoretical knowledge instruction. Flying instruction must lead to the award of a commercial pilot's licence, together with a multi-engine instrument rating. The ATPL candidate must also have received instruction in multi-crew cooperation, as required by Joint Aviation Regulations. On completion of flying training, an ATPL candidate must demonstrate the ability to perform, as pilot in command under instrument flight rules of an aeroplane type certificated for a minimum crew of 2 pilots, to a standard appropriate to the privileges granted to the holder of an ATPL. The training requirements for issue of a JAA ATPL are not confined to flying training. In order to qualify as an airline transport pilot, a student must also demonstrate that he has acquired the theoretical knowledge required of a qualified airline transport pilot by passing ground examinations at ATPL level in the subjects shown on screen here. In addition to the required training, before being awarded an airline transport pilot's licence, Aeroplanes, a pilot must have completed at least 1,500 hours of flight time as a pilot of aeroplanes, of which not more than 100 hours may have been completed in an improved flight simulator. The 1,500 hours total flying time required for the award of a JAA ATPL Aeroplanes must include the following experience. Click on the inset picture to reveal each required type of flying experience. When all conditions have been revealed, the Continue button will flash. "500 hours of multi-engine operations in a transport category or commuter category aeroplane or aeroplane of equivalent code, 250 hours as pilot in command, or at least 100 hours as pilot in command and 150 hours as co-pilot, acting as PIC, but under the supervision of the pilot in command. 200 hours of cross-country flying, of which 100 hours shall be as pilot in command or as co-pilot performing under the supervision of a pilot in command. 75 hours of instrument time, of which not more than 30 hours can be instrument simulator ground time. 100 hours of night flying as pilot in command or co-pilot, again as the handling pilot, acting as PIC, but under the supervision of the pilot in command. The holder of a Joint Aviation Authority's airline transport pilot's licence, Aeroplanes, is permitted to act as pilot in command or co-pilot of an aeroplane engaged in air transport operations, and to exercise all the privileges of the holder of a private pilot's licence, Aeroplanes, a commercial pilot's licence, Aeroplanes, or an instrument rating, Aeroplanes.